Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 9th, not 19th, 9th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW because, ladies and gentlemen, we got interesting things to talk about. Why the Young Bucks did what they did. We didn't really hear from the FTR. That's going to happen on Collusion. We got Chris Jericho. We had that segment, and we got the segment between the Hurt Syndicate and Mr. MJF. Before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, WWE 2K25 finally released the update, the patch that was supposed to happen. I thought it was like 2 weeks ago, but it's happening this week. But I'm happy for it because they fixed a lot of things. I don't remember all the things, but they fixed some things. There was a lot of things that people were complaining about, and they put some new things in it, like the Saturday Night's main events, like the NXT and the NXT Women's Championship, the current titles that you could use now. The thing I was having problem with was I couldn't use my Rise arenas for Universe mode. There was some of them I could use, like WCW Sold Out, the Raw 2011 arena. We could use Japan Halls. I need to find a different way of doing it. But I couldn't use WrestleMania 31. And that was the one I really want to use. And I want to use the Raw 2011. And I couldn't use Payback. Now they fixed that, and now you could use that. And I'm happy for that we could use those things. And the big thing is, we've been having the DX motion, their ribbon, the Floortron. We always had that last year. But now, they got everything. Everything DX. They got the music. They got the Trons. They got the motion. They even have the real Tron, not the Floortron. The real Tron. The Megatron, whatever you call it. That thing, they actually have it. Now you can make DX. You don't have to wait until the New Age Outlaws show up. You can put Triple H and Shawn Michaels as a DX. I want to do it now because I tried last year and it looked really weird. And when they were doing it was hard to, when they showed the Titantron, and it's really hard. It just didn't look right. Now I could do it right, but now I need to get rid of Evolution. Not really. I'm not going to get rid of Evolution. I'm going to just put Batista and Randy Orton as a team, and Triple H and Shawn Michaels as a team. So I don't mind doing that part. But I'm happy for it. Even the patch, everybody is interested in this patch. There's a lot of things that needed to be fixed. And looks like they're going to fix it. I believe the entrances for the quad, like the big factions like Y6, Judgment Day, and Bloodline, I think those work now. I didn't have a problem with the Bloodline, but I've been having problems with the Judgment Day and the Y6. I never got to see. I got the burps. I never got to see the Y6 entrance, all of them together. I never got to see it. Even with the Judgment Day with Liv Morgan, I didn't get to see it. I got to see the Bloodline because there's 4 of them. It's easier. But there's 5 Y6 and 5 Judgment Days. So it's a little hard to do that because you're only allowed having 3 managers. When you do a match, you only allowed to do 3 managers. So you had to do a tag team match to put all 5 guys together. It's really annoying because Universe Mode sometimes don't do a tag team match, and it's so annoying sometimes. I don't do exhibition, so I don't want to do exhibition. But they fix. You could do rivalry actions, like normal rivalry actions on pay-per-views. Because I remember in 2K24, you could just do, like, injure somebody, make the rivalry get bigger, go longer, or leave WWE forever. I did that once, and they didn't leave. So, I don't know what that means. But you could do Money in the Bank cash-ins on pay-per-views if you want to do a WrestleMania cash-in, make a big WrestleMania match for Money in the Bank. There you go. You could do that. So I'm happy for that. There's a lot of things you could do. I want to make an old school Saturday's main event. I would do that later because I'm not trying to download arenas. I'm trying to download all the wrestlers I want first, and then we do arenas. Because there's some wrestlers I need to get, like divas for my old school. They don't give us a lot of divas. I'm acting like a diva now. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's interesting. I'm happy for that for 2K25. I mean, I'm happy for it. Now want to get more excited for the first DLC, but we are only on April 9th. We're almost halfway there. Right? We're halfway there, right? There's 30... How many days do we have in April? I don't know my days. 30 days for April. I guess it's halfway there. Or a quarter there. Well, we're not even a quarter yet because it has to be April 10th to be a quarter. It's not even a quarter yet. My goodness. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a Chris Jericho segment on AEW. Chris Jericho is kind of upset because he lost his title. And then he says Bandito has his family. And he says he has his. So he called out Brian Keep and Big Bill. And it looks like he was about to yell at him, but Big Bill stopped him there and say, if you're going to yell at me, I'm going to just leave. Just tell me what you want to do. You want to teach me something or you want to yell at me? If you want to yell at me, I could leave. But Chris Jericho says he's not angry. He's just disappointed. He's upset between Big Bill and Brian Keep. He believes in them that they could win the tag titles, but they didn't. And he says he's not angry. He's just disappointed in them. And he starts beating up the TV that says TV Time with Chris Jericho. That segment. That talking show. So he was beating up this TV with a bat. And then he started destroying the apple tree that's cardboard. But he's keep on saying that I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. He's getting angry. But he's disappointed too. And then he starts beating up like a bunch of drinks outside, and he got into his car. And then, we had the Hurt Syndicate. They came out to celebrate another win that they did to win those tag team titles. But remember, they got helped by MJF. But after they were doing the cling to the glasses for the with the champagne and cheers, that thing, that's what I was trying to say. MJF came out and he's standing in the line with them, and then, ladies and gentlemen, he said some words and all that stuff, but they voted. The Hurt Syndicate voted if they want MJF in. MVP want him in. Bobby Lashley didn't, and Shelton Benjamin didn't want him either. So they walked away. He's upset, and then he had some words to say to MVP in backstage. We got a whole bunch of things happening in backstage. Anthony Bowen's coming back, and looks like he's going to have another match on Collusion. Renee had tried to get some answers from Megan Bayne. She says he's going to beat up people at Collusion. I think she's in the Owen Hart Cup, I think. I don't remember. So yeah, that's all that. We got a whole bunch of interviews, and didn't really help very much. We did have a really long segment to start off the show. But first, we got Jon Moxley in a match with Shibata. And the winner of that match was Jon Moxley. And then Jon Moxley was about to leave until the Young Bucks came out. And they said a whole bunch of things, but the important thing that they said is that they want an alliance with the Elites and the Death Riders. So they called out Jon Moxley and his friends, but the person that came out was Kenny Omega. And he has some things to say too. I think everybody needs a script, because I did not know what the hell they're trying to say. Kenny Omega tried to talk trash to these guys, make fun of these guys, but it looked like he forgot what he was saying. Like, am I supposed to know what you're supposed to say? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Like, he was pausing a lot. I think you need a script here. This is why people on TV need scripts, but some fans don't like it. Tell Tony Khan they need scripts, because I didn't understand what they're trying to do. I didn't understand. I did understand that Kenny Omega wants to fight. So he got in the ring and he looks like he was about to fight the Young Bucks until Okada came out and made the 3-on-1 until Swerve Strickland came out with a chair and made everybody run away. And then Swerve has something to say. He said his Bucks, he's hunting for Bucks. And then he got attacked by Pac. Oh my god, that was a lot of words. I can't remember everything they said. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Swerve Strickland versus Pac. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Looks like Pac got injured on his leg, and then he lost. I think he was supposed to lose to get his leg checked. So, that's not good for him. Well, this match was interesting. Whoever wins, it's a 8-man tag team match, and whoever wins, they get $400,000 when they win. So they had to split it 4 ways if they win. So we got Will Ospreay teaming up with Kevin Knight, Mark Briscoe, and Mike Bailey to versus Lio Rush, Action Andrade, Beast Mortis, and Ricochet. It was a pretty decent, I liked the match, because I like tag team matches. But the winner of that match was Will Ospreay's team. And they get a $400,000. No, they didn't hand out the money to them in the ring. I think it's going to be in backstage. And then we have the Owen Hart with the women's. We got Chris Statlander versus Thunder Rosa with Toni Storm on commentary. I don't know why. It should be on the finals that she's going to be on commentary, because whoever wins it gets a title shot at All In. This is like the first match. Why are you on it now? Why are you watching it now when you should watch it on the finals? It was an okay match, but the winner of that match, surprising. I thought Thunder Rosa will win this to advance, but it was Chris Statlander. She gets the win. Congrats. And then we have the Ops, Samoa Joe, and Hooky Hook. Will be versing the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio. It was a pretty decent match, but Jon Moxley tried to come out and try to help his teammates, but everybody, Hook, Samoa Joe, and Shibata, had that triangle choke onto 3 members of the Death Riders. They got the win, but their celebration was cut short because a chauffeur comes out and whacks the knee of Samoa Joe, and then the Death Riders attacks the Ops, and then Claudio does a neutralizer onto Hook onto a steel chair. They were happy, and then they ran away because Samoa Joe had a chair, and Joe told the Death Riders the Ops wants to fight, and they are looking for those Trios Championships. Let's see what happens there. But if you guys enjoyed this video, one of my videos, Dynasty, has 102 views. My God, you guys are amazing. Oh my God, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that you guys are watching the videos. I am a nobody, you guys. I'm a nobody, and you guys are watching this, watching my video. I like, seriously, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how much still on YouTube, but when I want to do something, I do it. I don't give up on it. I don't quit. I've been doing this for years now. I have 1,000 videos up, and it's the same type of videos. I talk about wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan. You see a big giant banner there that says WWE. I think I'm a WWE fan, and you guys can see there's a bunch of 5 championships that I bought. You know I'm a wrestling fan if I have those things. And they're not cheap. So, you guys know I'm a wrestling fan, that I get metal-plated championship belts, not toy belts, replica metal belts. You know I'm a wrestling fan. And I watch it every single day. I even watch old school ones. I watch almost every pay-per-view that's on Netflix. Not almost everything. There's a lot of them. I'm on Super Showdown right now. You know, have you guys noticed how long Super Showdown was? It's 4 hours. I watched the Greatest Royal Rumble, and that thing was 4 hours. I don't remember watching that live, and it was 4 hours. And they don't even show the pre-show matches. How in the world was that 4 hours? Is that every single Saudi Arabia or a different country show? Because I don't remember watching that thing for 4 hours. Maybe because it was during the day, but I don't remember watching it for 4 hours. But yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Tell me what you guys think about the patch. People are happy. People got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. I got my arenas that I could use for my universe mode. I got the NXT championships. I could make DX. I'm having fun with 2K25 right now because I fixed my universe mode, making it more challenging and more a little realistic. I turned some things off. I turned some things on. So yeah, that's all me today. Time is out. See you guys tomorrow for TNA results. We're getting closer for Unbreakable and the new International TNA's Championship. I hope we get to see what it looks like soon, but we don't know what it looks like yet. And will there be more NXT stars showing up? Will there be NXT stars showing up in the Ultimate X match? I have no idea. But we will find out. Ethan Page is at Rebellion. I don't think there's any NXT stars that's in Unbreakable. I don't think so. Even Fatal Influence will be in the match at Rebellion? My goodness. A lot of things is happening at Rebellion, ladies and gentlemen. With NXT stars as well. I'm hoping we get to see one star from NXT in the Ultimate X. They did it before with Riley Osborne. They did it before. I'm hoping they do it again. Even with NXT, with their ladder match for the Women's North American Championship, I'm hoping we get to see a TNA star. I don't care which one it is. I really don't care. It could be Xia Brookside. It could be anyone. I'm hoping Foley Haley's in there, in one, because she has a match with Xia Brookside at Rebellion. Imagine those two face each other for a qualified match, and she wins. And she goes to Stand and Deliver. I don't think Xia Brookside ever been in Stand and Deliver, because she got released before that. So yeah, I have no idea. We will find out. That's all I'm today. Time's out. Bye!